Welcome children. Today I'll be showing you the solutions to the questions of last class. You can just go through that, see the steps carefully. The exercise 12.2. This was the question I had given. Add. Now these are four terms that needs to be added. So it's better you put within brackets so that when there's a negative sign, you don't make the mistake. With a positive sign in front, there will be no difference. So you can put within brackets like this, and then you remove the bracket. So here, like you'll be getting 4x square y. Then you here, if you consider this plus 1, so it will be plus 1 into minus 3 will be minus 3xy squared. So similarly, all these, and then you select the like terms and you add the numerical coefficients, and you get the answer. Just go through the answers. The steps. I think all of you have completed all the sums. Now here I've highlighted the three terms, expressions. There are three terms here. So this is one expression, this is another expression with only one term, and this is another expression. So I put within brackets. It is always convenient to put within brackets. You can put this also within brackets. And then you remove it, then select the like terms. It's very important that you select the like terms. Like terms have same algebraic factors. Okay, so be careful. Check the powers also. P square and P are two different things. Why? Because suppose if P is 2, so 2 is a different number. P square will be 4. 4 is a different number. So P and P square are not the same. So you have to be very careful when you select like terms and do the addition and subtraction. Now let's subtract 6xy from minus 12xy. So these things are very important. How you arrange it. Whether you put 6xy in this place or this place, it will make a lot of difference. So you have to be careful what is to be subtracted and from what. Similarly here also, you have to subtract a minus b from a plus b. So a plus b is one expression which you have to put within bracket and minus a minus b. So this step is very important, how you arrange it. And then you remove the brackets. And by now you know you can write the coefficient 1, 1, minus 1 and plus 1 also and do accordingly. Or you can directly know that a plus a and minus a will become 0 after all. So you can cancel it like this, then plus b and plus b remains. B plus b will be 2b. Like I said, 1 ball plus 1 ball will be 2 balls, isn't it? And so you have the next one like a, b minus 5 from b, 5 minus a. So it's better you always put a double bracket here when there's already a single bracket. So this is one term and this is another expression. This is one expression, this is another expression. And how you arrange it, then first you have to remove this bracket. So you have to perform this first. And then you have to remove this bracket and you have to perform this first. Okay. And then after this, it is similar. You have already done. You go through the steps and finally you get the answer. Now these steps, you have written minus 1 as numerical coefficient. You can do directly also. Minus AB will be minus 2AB, isn't it? So you can do directly also. Yeah, like terms. This was the question I'd given you last time. The solution I've given you later on. Now these things, I just want to go through what should be added to this to obtain this. Now what happens sometimes, I've found children that these are very simple things. But if you arrange it like this, it'll be very easy for you. Like, what should be added to this? So I consider Q to be added to this. And I'll get that means equal to, I will get 2x square plus 3x. So this is actually, you have to visualize. When you visualize it, it becomes more simple. Now what happens? Suppose in case some children find this also difficult, what to do now? You prepare a question like you have always a simple question. So this is what is to be added remains as q. Now in place of this expression, I've just taken a number plus 4. Okay, plus 4 and is equal to, I should get 9. So in place of this, I consider 9. I should get 9 when I add these two up. So this is just visualizing it. Now, what to do? See, how will you get this q? All of you know it's 5, isn't it? So how are you getting 9 minus 4 is 5. So same way you can write required expression is equal to 2x square plus 3xy minus x square plus xy plus y square. So if you arrange and visualize a simple question, make a simple question like this, and then it becomes easy. Now this calculation all of you know. And it's better to use brackets for each expression in the beginning, and then you remove the brackets and calculate it. And you can also check. Now here 5 plus 4 is 9, we know. Here if I add these two, I must get this. So in the rough I added answer and this. Okay. So I got 2x square plus 3xy. So my sum is correct. Now what should be subtracted from this to get this? So same way I have arranged it. What should be subtracted from this number? So let q be subtracted from this number to get this. Now if you find confusing in this algebraic expression, just arrange a question by yourself that 7 minus q should be 3. Same way, same type question. Say I've taken any number, you can take 3 minus q, okay, is equal to say 1. You know which one will be smaller, which one will be bigger. So 7 minus q should be a number like smaller number. You can write 3 also. Now what you do? This is just for understanding, okay, for in the beginning. Once you get to understand, once you know how to do it, you can directly write down. So how will you find this q? All of you know it's 4. But how are you getting 4? You're subtracting 7 and 3, isn't it? 7 minus 3. That means you're subtracting 2a plus 8b plus 10 minus 3a plus 7b plus 16. Isn't it? So you arrange it like this. And then after this, you have been doing the sums. Now number 5, what should be taken away from this to obtain this? So similarly, I have arranged this for your understanding and you do it. Now from the sum of this and this, that means you have to add these two, subtract 3x minus y minus 11. So sum of this, I found the sum here. The sum is 3x minus 2y. So this will be on top 3x minus 2y. I have to subtract 3x minus y minus 11. When you subtract, the sign changes. So this was plus 3x, it will become minus 3x. So 3x and minus 3x gets cancelled. Plus 2y, minus 2y here, and this will become plus. So minus 2y plus y will give you minus y. Minus 11 will become plus 11. Isn't it? The sign changes. And finally you get this. Or if you want to do in this manner, the sum of this and this, you can put a double bracket here also. Okay. And then subtract this. You can do it this way also. It's up to you, whichever way you find it easier. Now here also from the sum of these two expressions, you have to subtract the sum of this. So this I've added here, and this I've added here. You can do this way also. Then from this one, you have to subtract this. So this will be on top 9 minus x plus 2x. You have to subtract this. And when you are subtracting, and be careful that like terms comes one below the other. You have to keep that in mind. In subtraction, the sign changes, isn't it? You can also do in the other form. Right horizontally, this plus this, isn't it? Then minus this plus this. You can do it that way also. It's up to you. The next, the question was perimeter of a scaling triangle was given and the two sides are given. So how will you find the third side? third side is equal to perimeter minus sum of the two sides. So you can do it vertically also, sum of the two sides, then subtract from the perimeter. And finally, when you get the three sides, you can add up all the three sides and see if it is the perimeter or not. So your sum is correct that way. You have to check, okay? So I hope you're clear with that. So till the next class, bye-bye.